Good morning, it's 6:50 in the morning and I am surprisingly awake, and I just thought that I might just vlog. I don't know why, but I just feel like documenting this moment of being awake so early. As you can see, I have showered. You might not be able to tell from the t-shirt because all my home clothes are black, but I've completed a chapter and I showered and I'm getting a bit hungry.
You know that thing you always wanted to do but kept putting off because you didn't feel ready? Well, for me, that thing was this channel. I've wanted to start YouTube for more than 10 years, but every time I thought about it, I'll come up with a reason not to. I'm not good enough, what if I sound stupid, I don't have the equipment. But if I'm being honest, I think I was just scared to be seen. Truly seen.
I got this notebook from my dad when I went back to my hometown a few months ago, and I only recently decided to use it, and I feel it's a bit blank, so I want to decorate it. But I've already started to use it, and here are some sketch that I've done.
And this fear to be seen is the same when it comes to my art. Art has always been something I loved, but I never really took it seriously because somewhere along the way I believed I wasn't good enough. And someone once said that my drawings looked like a little kid's, and I guess a part of me believed them. So I kept my love for art hidden. I never talked about it, I never called myself an artist, and I never really dared to dream too big.
A little something to encourage me to focus on God and not let my mind wander around. And I really hope that this notebook will be able to capture the image or the vision or the revelation that God would give me. I have this image in mind. I saw this sculpture in Pinterest the other day, I believe, and I can't seem to get that image out of my mind, and I can't find it anywhere already because I am just blur like that I didn't pin that image. So I will just try to recreate that image according to what I can remember. In my imagination, there is a transition from green with a mix of purple.
But when the world was forced to slow down, everything changed. The pandemic hit and life got chaotic. Work was stressful. Emotionally, I felt so overwhelmed, like I had no space left. And I remember one night I was so angry and frustrated, I had to scream into my pillow. But even that didn't help. So I grabbed my iPad and started drawing. No plans, no goals, just pouring every emotion into every stroke and color. And something shifted. I felt lighter.
And we are done. I like how it's purple, green, and then green. I like the gradient. And I like how the ice cream turned out to be. The story for this artwork is he went to confess his love and he got rejected. That's why the flower is here. So to comfort himself, he bought himself ice cream. So this art piece is entitled There's Nothing a Ice Cream Can't Fix. Hope you like it.
When I completed the drawing, it felt like all the fire inside of me spilled out onto the screen and I could finally breathe again. That's when I realized art isn't just something I like, it's how I process the world and it's how I come home to myself.
Good morning. It's 9:45 now. It's Monday. Today is a brand new week, and for today I plan to complete as much as I can for a client's project. So I decided to stay overnight in the studio. And let's go.
In my effort to save myself, I started learning about mindset and personal growth as well. There was a time I was constantly triggered by a colleague. I tried everything to get out of the spiral, but nothing really worked. Until one day during a group coaching call, the coach asked a question that hit me so hard, I literally paused and thought, wait a minute, am I doing this to myself? And that moment changed everything. I saw how much of my experience was shaped by my own mind, and that was the turning point when I truly understood how powerful our inner world can be. And from that moment on, I became obsessed with learning how to shift from within and how to come back to who I really am.
We are finally in the studio. It's 11:23 already. I can't believe it's been 1.5 hours from my place to the studio. But we'll start working.
And maybe that's what this channel is about. A space for art, a space for growth, a space to remember who we truly are. I don't want to look back 10 years from now and wonder what if I had just started.
In the beginning of this year, an ex-colleague of mine contacted me, and we used to create like Bible story for my previous workplace, which is also my previous church. And she loves my simple animation. So when she got engaged, she decided to engage me to create a little animation to share about her love story with her fiance. I am pretty excited because it's been a while since I do this full animation video, and I always enjoyed doing it. But I forget my mouse today, so we'll see how we can navigate through this mouseless creative journey today.
A few years ago, when I lost my friend to cancer, life became very real, very uncertain. And I realized I don't want to die with all my dreams still inside me. I want to try, even if I stumble, even if it's messy. So this channel is kind of like my playground, my quiet rebellion. A place to peel off the layers, drop the mask, and come home to myself through art, through growth, through stories. And a space to share the lessons, the unlearning, and the quiet, uneventful in-betweens.
So far, I've managed to do 3 out of 30 images, illustration for the video. Things supposed to be easier from now on because the harder part of the character design is done. So the other one is just placement of the character and some of the environment design, I guess. I don't know what it's called.
So if you are on a journey of figuring yourself out, chasing a dream that scares you, or just trying to live a life a little more fully, you're not alone. I hope this space feels like a little pocket of encouragement, a reminder to start, to keep going, to be you. Your dreams are worth showing up for, even if it's messy, even if it's slow, because your story matters, your voice matters, and the world is waiting for your color to shine.